All right, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 7 on CR7 version B. It says during 1 year, there were 89,790 births in a large metropolitan area. If there were 365 days in the year, how many babies were born on average each day? All right, well, I'm not going to draw out 365 boxes. If I looked at a tape diagram, my total is 89,790 births. And it says if I took that and I knew that that happened over 365 days, I'd have to break this up into 365 boxes. It's not happening. But let's just pretend that we made 365 boxes here. 365 boxes in our tape diagram. That way, each little individual box would represent 1 day, because they want to know on average each day. All right, so if you're given a total, and you know I have to split that total up between 365 days, hopefully you can see you would need to take your total and divide that total by 365 days to find out the number of births per day on average. So this is a nice long division problem. 365 into 89,790. This to me is a nice little recap on long division, and I also love my estimation skills, so I'll probably be doing that a bit. All right, so if I look here, 365, well, not going into 8, not going into 9, so then you know it's going into 897. Well, 365, I'd say, is about 400. So if 897 is about 900, so I say, about what could I multiply 400 by to get to 900? Oh, probably 2. That's how I guesstimate what to put here. So I put a 2 here. Then off to the side, I do 365 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Put down a 0, carry a 1. 6 times 2 is 12, and 1 more is 13. Put down a 3, carry a 1. 6 times 2 is 6, and 1 more is 7. So that's 730. Then we're going to subtract that off. 7 minus 0 is 7. 9 minus 3 is 6. 8 minus 7 is 1. Then we'll drag down this 9. All right, so now I round this to about 400. I round this to, even if I said 1,600, so if I said 400 times what gets me to 1,600 as I estimate? I say, 400 times 4 gets me to 1,600. So I'm going to try a 4 here. It might actually end up being a little bit too high, and if so, I'll bump it down to a 3. But that's just a guesstimation. I round this, and then I do a quick little division in my head, or multiplication in my head to get to that. But I'll take 365 now times 4. 5 times 4 is 20, put down a 0, carry a 2. 4 times 6 is 24, and 2 more is 26. Put down a 6, carry a 2. 3 times 4 is 12, and 2 more is 14. All right, so that's good. So yeah, that was a reasonable answer. I'm going to subtract that off. 9 minus 0 is 9. 7 minus 6 is 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. Then I get to drag down a 0. So now I say 400 goes into about 20 or 2,000. 400 times what would get me to about 2,000? Oh, 400 times 5. So now I'll try 365 times 5 as my guesstimation here. So 5 times 5 is 25. Put down a 5, carry a 2. 5 times 6 is 30, and 2 more is 32. Put down a 2, carry a 3. 5 times 3 is 15, and 3 more is 18. 1825. I wonder if this could be bumped up to a 6. Let's see if our remainder is too much. 1825. 9, make that an 8. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. 2, 1. 11 minus 8 is 365. Okay, the fact that I'm trying to divide 365 into the number, I have a remainder of 365, that tells me I didn't go high enough here. So that's fine. Just got to redo it. Let me write my 2190 back in. That happens when we long divide. That zero's from up there. Okay. So that means I have to go 6, and I'll tell you it's going to go in evenly now. 365 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Put down a 0, carry a 3. 6 times 6 is 36, and 3 more is 39. 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20, 21. Of course, we knew that was going to happen. All right, that's a remainder of 0. So 246. 246 is our correct answer. And that's what happens when you long divide. Sometimes you come up with a number here that's incorrect. If the number's too low, you'll get a remainder of 365 or higher. If the number's too high, this number would be too low to, or would be too high to subtract off. All right, I hope that helps.